The title of your talk is about diversity and inclusion, not just about fairness. Could you explain to us why fairness does not go far enough in bringing about diversity and inclusion?
Okay, so if you start talking about diversity and inclusion, most people assume that you're talking about fairness and that you're talking about making sure that everybody, irrespective of their gender or ethnicity, is able to achieve their true potential. So the onus is on the person. That's very well and good, and there is a role for that. But if you really want to affect organisational change and you talk to colleagues about being fair, some of them will empathise, but some of them will think, well, if I'm fair to her or him, then I may lose out, and so they may switch off. And some of them will just think, well, actually, this is just far too fluffy and I just don't want to get involved. But if you talk about organisational resilience, future-proofing an organisation, that actually resonates with everyone, because everyone will share in the bounty that's associated with making an organisation better and having better outputs. You just have more converts. You have more people batting for the same side.
What is happening in race equality at UCL at the moment?
Getting the Race Equality Charter from the Equalities Challenge Unit allowed us to start the conversation about race, to go around and speak to staff at UCL. UCL, only 18% of the staff at UCL are black or Asian or minority ethnic in their background. So going around and talking to this very diverse group of staff and saying, here are the deficits that we've uncovered. We need you to get with us and help us to solve this. Using the data we had, the Race Equality Charter, it opens up those conversations, makes them happen. When I talk to other colleagues in other universities, they're shocked. You mean you talk about race so openly like that? That's amazing. We don't even see the data that's collected. We've got no idea. I went to a university and I was giving the kind of talk I gave this morning, and I turned to them and said, well, you're preparing for your Race Equality Charter application. What is your attainment gap? And she said, I just can't say that publicly. I said, but these are your staff members. You're not going to be able to deliver on this on your own. You need your staff members with you. If you're not going to tell them, how can they get behind you? So I'm really proud that I work for a place where we're having these honest conversations.
What can allies do to support colleagues and friends?
So first of all, let's look at race. Having white senior allies is absolutely transformational. White people are more likely to be in positions of power, more likely to be able to change things than the ethnic minorities. But you don't even have to be in power. As a bystander, if one witnesses a racist situation, stepping in when you're not BME has a huge effect. It changes things amazingly. Bystanders intervening when they see unacceptable behaviour is more powerful than the wronged person intervening.
How could race equality be improved more generally in education and in society?
I wish I could tell you there was a magic bullet, that there was one thing we could do that would change everything. It's not just about racism. It's not just about student belonging. It's not just about different ways of learning. It's a combination of all of those things. And it's the external media. It's external influences. It's what's on YouTube, what's happening in America with Trumpism. There's a whole heap of things that are causing this problem. At UCL, what we decided is our students are not at a deficit. We are the ones that are deficit staff. We have to change. We're not going to mould our students into some special kind of category. We're going to change our behaviour so that they can thrive and they can get the degrees that they deserve.